thanks for joining me. I am a Mama and Grammie in Northern Kentucky. I started staying home with my oldest child over 29 years ago, still at home for various reasons. I'm also an urban farmer. I had some medical issues for a few years, but they are all taken care of, and just really enjoy being home. Although if you're home, you know that comes with sacrifice, right? So my goal in every live, whether I'm talking about TikTok shop, whether I'm talking about subscriptions, whether I'm talking about my blog, no matter what I'm talking about, I want to empower broke stay-at-home moms like me to know that you can make money from home. There's thousands of ways to do it. And I just only talk about a few here, but also money-saving tips. One day we made, a little Christmas tree. You can go look at my highlights. I am now posting these full highlights on my YouTube channel, and people are watching them. So you can head over there if you ever miss any of my lives. I am doing Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, just covering all kinds of things. And thank you. Lots of people coming in. Continue to come in. You can drop in the comments. If you're new here, I would love to hear that, where you're from. I'm from the Northern Kentucky area. That's what we call it, but it's actually just south of Cincinnati, Ohio. So if you know that Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky little tri-state area, I'm in that area. Thank you for joining me. I am going to talk about a couple of TikTok shop products. Normally I have a lot more space. I'm not in my cramped little office / extra bedroom here. But my daughter is making something in the kitchen, and I knew there'd be lots of noise, and I didn't want her to feel self-conscious and all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you up front, I do not mirror my screen anymore because I have so many issues trying to figure out the pointing, something that I just can't do. So I will tell you what this is. And again, that's another good reason to go watch my YouTube channel highlight reel of this. It's not the highlights. I post the whole replay so that you can actually see the product. But you can also click. I've got it linked in here somewhere. I'm still unfamiliar with where everything is on the screen, especially when I want to see who's coming in and your comments and everything. But I've taken supplements for years. I'm going to do this first, and then we'll just chat. So I would love for you to share my live if you're interested in doing that. If you know anybody who might be interested in supplements, I've taken supplements for years. We all know our food, the soil, everything is depleted. So I've taken supplements for years, but they get very expensive. So I was excited to see this in the TikTok shop, and I will state up front, I got this as a free sample. I was super excited about it because it is clean nutraceuticals, and I've used their products before, and I've purchased them from large online retailers that we all know and use. So I knew it would be a good product because I liked the company, but this is their multi-mineral formula. And if you guys have any trouble hearing me, seeing me, let me know. But we filter our water. And I don't know if you know this, but when you filter your water, you lose the minerals that are naturally in water. So in the summertime, I already said I'm an urban farmer. And if you're still coming in, my name is Angela. I get severely dehydrated. So dehydrated, in fact, that I start to have headaches. It increases your hunger also when you're dehydrated. But the biggest thing was, it's just been a little over 2 years ago, I had a kidney stone. And there was no other explanation for it other than dehydration. So I really try to be careful, especially in the summertime or warm months, whenever that is. Around here, that's usually like April to October. I actually purchased spring water in order to try to add those minerals back in. But this is taking care of that. I've only been taking this, I think this is my 6th day, and I definitely can tell a difference. I am not, sounds counterintuitive, but when you're dehydrated, maybe not everybody, I tend to swell. I'll have swelling in my hands and feet. I'm not having that since I started this, and nothing else has changed. I have this bottle that I try to drink one at least a day. I should drink more than that, but I definitely drink one. And I'll just tell you what's in this. I know you can't read it because it's backwards, but sea moss, black seed oil, ashwagandha, burdock root, vitamin D, vitamin C, apple cider vinegar. Some of these I can't read. They're so tiny, even with my readers on. So there is a bladder rack. I'm not sure if I said that. I have purchased a lot of these separately over the years, and you're talking $20 to $30 per bottle from any online retailer, not this brand, but other companies. When I find a good company, I try to stay brand loyal. So when I saw this, I was super excited, and it is helping. So if you're a person who takes supplements, that's something you're interested in, you want to go check this out, you can click the link wherever it is on the screen. Here, I'll flip this back. I don't think it shows me where it is on the screen. Anyway, it's hopefully there somewhere. If not, you can go to my profile and you can click on my showcase. I did tag these. I guess you can pin them. That's probably what I should do. So let me see. Maybe I can do that. I'm learning. So you guys can be witness to me learning here. Like I said, overcoming my fears and all this stuff. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's pin it. There we go. Awesome. I learned something new. Irrelevant product promotion violation. What? How is that? I'm using it. I'm talking about it right here. So I don't know what that means. I don't know. I have no clue what that means. I got some kind of violation for irrelevant product. Yeah, it's right here, TikTok. I'm using it right here. Maybe because I don't have my screen mirrored. Maybe I should mirror my screen and that would help. I tagged it. I pinned it. Anybody got any clues on what I might have done wrong? I don't want them to get upset with me. Let's see. I don't want to flip the camera. I want to mirror the camera. There we go. I'll just have to deal with it. So, hey, now you can read it, TikTok. I'm using it. Take back your violation. So thanks for joining me. If nothing else, you can always tune in and see the old lady try to figure this stuff out. Honestly, one of my highest attended lives ever was Friday when I put this chair together. And I had like 3 guys who hung around for almost a half an hour just to watch me put this chair together. I just thought that was hilarious. I was terrified to do it. And then I was like, wait, there's people who actually want to see you do this kind of stuff. So back to this great product. Check it out. It is super helpful. And especially if you filter your water, you got to replace your minerals somehow. And that spring water, everything in the grocery store is going up like crazy. But I also am excited to talk about this kind of stuff right now, because after the first of the year, that's when everybody starts buying this kind of stuff. Let's say, I don't want to mention any names, but a very big warehouse store, let's say that. I just got their new flyer in the mail, and they've got all of their supplements on sale the day after Christmas. So great time to be stocking up. There will be, I don't know about this, but there are sales this time of year because everybody wants to get healthy in January, right? Everybody's indulgent through the holidays, and then they want to get healthy. So I noticed that, and I wrote down a few things. There's free shipping on this, no matter how many you buy. As of yesterday, the first bottle was $22.46. Then you can buy multiple bottles. If you buy 3, it averages out to $17.50 per bottle. And if you buy 5, it averages out to $13.50 per bottle. So I know you will struggle to find it for that price anywhere else. So that was that. And then the only other thing was I had this space heater. I don't know if you can see. I've got this old space heater over here. This room is cold. This is like the coldest room in our house. We live in an old house. It's not a big house, but it's an old house. And I was super cold, and I turned on that space heater, and it's so old, it makes lots of noise. So I went over to shut it off, and now I'll probably run into something, but I was trying to start my live at the same time. So I just, did one of these. And I have told my husband, I told my daughter, a couple of my daughters, told a couple of my kids, I'm like, this is like the smoothest rolling chair I have ever had. Now, are they going to let me pin this one? Let's see if I get in trouble for this. I don't want to get in trouble. So TikTok, don't get me in trouble here. So I'm going to unpin the supplement and pin this. Am I going to be in trouble again? So far, so good. Okay, so I'm talking about this chair, and my daughter has, I didn't realize when I ordered this, but her chair is almost exactly the same. Swivel's the same and everything. She got it. I don't know where she got it. I don't know what she paid, but she said it was more than me. But hers doesn't roll. And I'm like, oh, I would not want, because we have hardwood floors, I would not want a chair that I had to like pick up and scoot, because I'm definitely got to get away from the desk. Excuse me, I'm a bigger lady. She's a little tiny thing. I'm a bigger lady, and I would have to scoot back. I'd have to scoot it up every time. I love this chair. Again, I had some Christmas money. This was my little gift to me for my Christmas money. I had a coupon because it was the first thing that I bought off of TikTok Shop. I don't know how they do those coupons and offers and everything. I mean, it looks like there's quite a few. So anyway, I don't know if you guys, is anybody out there doing TikTok Shop? Anybody got like a hand raise or a check mark or a yes or whatever? I would love to know some of your tips and tricks if you're doing this. You used to have 5,000 followers. I did not apply. I didn't do anything. I've just got a little over 1,000 followers, and I got an invitation to do it. It wasn't on my radar to do it at all. In fact, I was seeing videos of people who were doing it, and I actually commented, "Thank you for following me, Jesus." Jesus, thank you, Jesus, for following me. And I was asking people, like, in their comments, how do you do this? How do you keep track of everything? How do you get the products, And is there like a little booklet that I can go read? Because I'm definitely an instructions kind of person. And everybody was like, no, you just kind of have to watch videos for tips and tricks and, follow people who are doing it. And I just thought, that sounds really complicated, and I'm already trying to sell digital products, and I'm already trying to do TikTok audits, and I'm doing all these other things. And I didn't apply, but I can see why people want to do it. I definitely do, because it's fun to get the free samples. I've got a few like skincare things that are on the way. These were a free sample. Again, like I told you, I've spent hundreds of dollars over the years on supplements. So to be able to get a free sample so that I can try it out, and I love it. So, I'm definitely going to keep taking this. They'll get their money back from me because I will keep purchasing it. So anyway, this was not a free sample. This was my Christmas money. You can see it spins all the way around. I would love for you to go watch my highlight video in my profile, because I chose the part where I put it together and I'm getting ready to sit on it. I'm like, everybody hold your breath. And I sat down and I was like, ta-da! And I've never done that in a live. I had so much fun. It was one of those like adrenaline things. I don't know if you guys have ever done any kind of like performing. But I was a singer in my younger days and did theater and, community theater and stuff. And you get that little adrenaline high. And I kind of had that after my live on Friday. It was so fun. Anybody else out there know what I'm talking about? I really appreciate you guys hanging around and, start chit-chatting. Let me know have you ever bought anything? There's a question. Have you ever bought anything from the TikTok Shop? Drop in the comments and let me know. I'm going to slide this bigger so I can see them. Anybody bought anything? Or tell me, what was the first thing, if it's not a private thing, tell me what was the first thing you bought from TikTok Shop? Or if you don't want to answer those, what have you got your eye on? Do you have like your little wish list in the TikTok Shop of what you would like to get? I've got my eye on a few Ninja kitchen products, I have to admit, particularly coffee makers. Anybody else out there got like their little Christmas wish list of, hey, if I get some Christmas money, this is what, or, you know, I'm going to tell my husband to get this for me next paycheck or whatever. Drop in the comments. Let me know. What are you looking at? What are you guys interested in? I'm really curious. I've got a phone charger coming that was a sample I'm super excited about. And I'm probably going to end up buying one for my husband as well. I'm going to try it out and see, but he's always looking for his charger. And this one's got like a 6.5-foot cord. He will not be able to lose it. And I think you can use it in the car. You can use it in the wall. You know, I think you can even use it with computers, laptops, whatever. So anybody got any favorite things from TikTok Shop? Have you never been in the TikTok Shop? Maybe you've never been in there. Maybe it's never interested you. Maybe there's, you know, nothing that you've ever even looked into. You're just here because I said, you know, stay-at-home moms, let's chat. And we can do that. I can remove these products, or at least not have them pinned. I'm still going to keep, well, no, I'm going to keep talking about this chair because I just love this chair. I have to admit it. I just love this chair. And if you get a coupon, again, I do not think you'll get a better deal, but it slides around on my wooden floors. Crazy great. I'm sorry if I hope that doesn't make anybody nauseous with me moving my light around, but yeah, it is a great chair. And so she probably won't come over here, but I have a daughter who moved out. In February, it'll be a year. And she had a dog and a cat, and she could only take one animal with her, so she took her dog. So she left her cat. Well, our cat, big long story, our cat has had some urinary tract issues, this cat. And let's just say carpet in the basement with a cat who has urinary tract issues is not a good combination. So we have wood floors, and for a little while, we've been wanting to move her upstairs. My daughter was going to try to find a home for her where somebody could like really focus on, you know, helping her through this. It's been a long thing. We have to clean the rugs downstairs frequently. Okay, all that to say, she just came upstairs last week. She's now officially my cat. And I haven't had a cat since I was right out of college. And believe it or not, that was back in the 90s. I know you can probably believe that. But she's over here. I don't know. I'm going to try to get her. I'm going to scoot. You're going to watch me scoot in my chair. Two at a time. And so she is a beautiful cat. You're all going to go, oh, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. This is Winnie. And the chair that I had, it's okay, baby. She's like, what is going on? Who are you talking to? The chair that I had, I'm patting her like a baby. Oh my gosh, she learned things and she doesn't like that. Okay. The chair that I had, if she sat here, I'm right here at my desk. If she sat here at my desk with me, she had to be on my lap, and then she'd climb up on my desk, and it was causing problems because I'm trying to type, etc. This chair, though, this is what I was excited about. It's wider. Let's see if I can get this in. And she can sit right here with me while I'm working on my computer, and I can pet her. I usually do it on the other side so I can type with my right hand, but I can pet her when she's upset because we have her just in this room with me, trying to train her to use her litter box again, and it's working. But she gets a little agitated and she wants to go out of the room, which I totally understand. And we are letting her out. But supervised, because we do have some floor rugs in the main part of the house that we don't want her to go on. So this chair is now wide enough she can sit next to me and I can pet her while I'm working, and it works out very well. She's getting a little more relaxed. She still has her haunches up here, but yeah. So that's my other little plug for this chair. It is much wider, and I don't know why. I can't explain this. But I can show you here. Like, I have my laptop. Sorry, I don't want to make anybody dizzy. I have my laptop up on this little stand. And so I don't do a lot of typing. It's a lot of clicking and pointing with your mouse and everything. And she just got down. But there are times, and I've actually started blogging again. You can go to my digital other direction. There we go. You can go to my digital store and, see that mirror thing I cannot do. You can go to my profile. I have a digital store. It's a free blog. You can check it out. I'm putting in detail, much more on the products and stuff. And anyway, so since I've been doing that, I am typing more. My arms are up higher. I need to get a wireless, one of those things. Keyboard. That's actually in my wish list, in my showcase. I only put things in my showcase that I personally want, personally have used, or am interested in learning more about. I'm not just throwing anything in there. Anyway, so I need a wireless keyboard. But in the meantime, doing this for long periods of time, my shoulders, back starting to hurt, which I just got a massager to. You can see that in my highlights in my videos. I probably should have tagged that too. But anyway, I've done several videos and lives with it. All that to say, for some reason, this chair, it's not bothering my back and my neck like it was with the old chair. And the old chair was actually higher. Let's see if I can, this mirroring thing. See, this one, it's not super high. The other one definitely came up probably a good 2 or 3 inches more, but just something about the way this sits, and I feel like it's actually pretty straight. There's a little bit of a tip back, and I guess I could press it and tip it back more. I don't want to do that, but I'm wondering if the other one just wasn't, like maybe it was too far back or something. I don't know, but this one, I'm not having back issues. I know my daughter, she's so little. She sits with a pillow behind her and that works for her. But this one, I'm like super comfortable and my back and my neck are not hurting. And I do a lot on my laptop every day. So little known secret, I love what I do. Absolutely love what I do. I started as a digital product seller. You can go to my blog and read my real thoughts on that. And I've only started blogging again, so there will be more. But I still have products. There's some I would recommend, some that I wouldn't. Again, this whole TikTok shop thing was very new to me. I started going live with the digital products though. And honestly, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I sat with a little whiteboard and just said the same thing over and over again in every live. And thank you for sharing. Let's see, Giggles. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you so much. And I can't do the same thing repetitive over and over again. Now I could with my urban farm stuff, or I love to create videos. You can go watch some of my newer videos, not my older videos, and you'll see I love to do all the fun edits. I kind of geek out on all of the, CapCut, the filters and the effects. And I love that because for me, they help you tell the story, right? Just like in a movie. So anyway, I will spend hours and hours on one video just because I love that and I have so much fun. I would love just to be paid to make videos for people. That would be my dream job because I just love it so much. But anywho, so, just sitting there and saying the same thing over and over again every live, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I stopped for a while. And then I actually found a really great product that taught me everything I was missing in the first product. And I love it. I would still promote it. And in fact, if you're a content creator, I'm not trying to divert from TikTok shop by any means, because people are creating content for TikTok shop, right? And you need to know how to work with the algorithm. You need to know how to put in the description and in your title and all of that, the things that will help you. I have some free ebooks in my digital store. There we go as well. I've got a free content creation tips ebook that you can go get absolutely free. You'll see it in my store is getting longer, but you scroll until you see free content creation tips book. There's also a free mini course, which is a video and an ebook. for optimization. So if you've heard of SEO, search engine optimization, the same thing with your content. Thank you for following me. Thank you so much. Your content for TikTok Shop. If you're a content creator, I'm hearing about everybody, how their views are tanking. You need to know how to optimize your content. You need to know content creation tips like really good hooks, really good call to action. And I've kind of gotten away from doing some of those videos because I started this TikTok Shop thing and I had several samples and, you know, like I bought this chair, but I still wanted to promote this chair because I loved it so much. Anyway, and the massager, I bought the massager, but I promoted it several times because I just love it so much. But yeah, you can go back like a week or so and you'll see all kinds of videos that I have on different ideas to help you totally for free on how to optimize your content, how to, you know, keep your audience engaged. You go watch some of my videos. Here's a little tip that is not even in any of the products that I offer. I actually learned this from a little training that I did. It was like a $50 training. It was great for how to make great videos. You do not want to leave anything static for more than 5 seconds. There's your little free tip for the day. You want to do an edit and change something. You want to do an effect. You want to zoom in, zoom out. You want to change the words on your screen. You want to throw a sticker up. You want to make your words flash. Something needs to change really every 3 to 5 seconds, but no more than 5 seconds. And so I see people, everyone wants chicken fingers, but no one wants, okay, that's just gross. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to talk about that. I have chickens and I will say sometimes they're egg bound and you do have to help them, but that is not what I think you're talking about. So yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Anyway, I would only do that if a chicken was going to die because she was egg bound. Anywho, all that to say, yeah, boy, that threw me off. Yeah, so 5 seconds maximum before you change something in your content. Anybody on here like make content? I would love to hear your perspective on how you're doing, how your views are going. I know lots of people are having trouble. And I like to look at the camera, but I also want to see the comments. So I apologize for not looking in the camera. I really do try to do that, but I don't want to miss any comments either. Everybody's really quiet today. Yeah, so that's your little free tip for the day. Don't just look in the camera and sit there in your car and talk for, 10, 20, 30 seconds without moving. This was one reason I struggled with my first digital product, because some of the most successful people who were just making buku bucks, all they're doing is talking like this, looking in the camera for about 5 or 6 minutes, telling you about the program over and over again. I'm like, how the heck are they doing so well? And so, that's how I started. That's how we all started. And they were like, just post, just throw spaghetti at the wall, see if it sticks. You just got to post, you just got to stay consistent. Okay, well, there's a little bit more to it than that. You've got like 1, maybe 2 seconds to get someone's attention and keep them in your live, keep them on your video before they scroll, right? We've all got attention spans now like this or smaller. So how do you keep people engaged? And it's movement and it's talking with your hands and it's, different perspectives and, different, I have clips in some of my videos where I'm like upside down, looking at the camera, because you just have to keep people engaged. So that's a total diversion from the TikTok Shop products, but it is very relevant to if you are selling TikTok Shop. That's your little tip for the day. Keep your videos moving, bring your product in and out. Don't just stand. I just saw a video of a lady who her voice was very monotone and she just stood there with the product for whatever it was, a 30-second, 45-second video, maybe. I don't even think it was a minute. And this is all she did. And unless I just were super interested in that product that she was showing, like if I'm scrolling and I go, oh, wait, I've used that product before. I'm probably not going to stay around, right? You got to move it. You got to talk about it. You got to tap it. You got to, hey, yeah, do you know, have you used this sea moss? Have you tried multi-mineral? You know, there's your little content creation tip for the day. So tune in to Angela's House of Content Creation Tips weekdays, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. But that's just the kind of stuff I geek out about and I have fun doing, just like I geek out about supplements and crazy office chairs that spin and roll all over the place and that I put together myself in my live Friday. And again, I know why those gentlemen hung around for a half an hour, because I had my camera face down, you know, not face down, but, you know, looking at the floor. And I can't sit on the floor because I have knee replacements. I can sit on the floor. I can't get up off the floor very well. Definitely didn't want to do that on camera. So I was on a little low stool and you could see my hands and I'm putting the chair together and they enjoyed that. I guess one of them even followed me. So I was on a little low stool and you could see my hands and I'm putting the chair together and they enjoyed that. I guess one of them even followed me. You know, they were commenting where they were from. It looks like I might have just had a little bit of delay there. I apologize for that. This back room is the farthest away from the Wi-Fi. But anyway, yeah, they hung around the whole time until I, you know, was done. And every once in a while I'd lift the camera up and, you know, say, hey, anybody out there, you got any suggestions? Because I'm having trouble with this piece right here. And what do I do? But I did it. And I can tell you, I was like terrified. I told you earlier, like going live just to do digital products was not my favorite thing ever. And I got nervous and I actually started having anxiety over it because it was bothering me so much. So that's why I took a hiatus for a few months and now I'm back. I'd already started back before I was invited into TikTok Shop. And so I just have fun, you know, throwing some of these products in every once in a while. This is my niche, I guess I would say. My overall goal with my lives, with my videos, everything. I have been a broke stay-at-home mama for almost 30 years. My daughter's 29, just turned 29 last month. I know what it's like to not even be able to budget because there's not enough there, right? Anybody ever been in that position? I also know total financial devastation because of the culture, because of the market, the current economic market. It was 2008, 9, and 10 for us when the housing market went upside down. We had an upside down mortgage. My husband was in banking, lost his job. I know what it's like to try to feed 4 little kids on unemployment. Just one unemployment. And you have people all around you telling you, you know, well, just go get a job at McDonald's, even if you only clear. Because my kids were young enough, they would have had to go in daycare, after school care, et cetera. We homeschooled. So, you know, we would have been throwing them into school all at the same time, you know, all of this. And people saying, well, even if you only clear $1 an hour, that's $40 more than what you have. And you're like, okay, well, I can just not go places and I can save more than $40 a month, or I can cut back on my groceries and save more than $40 a month. So anyway, my heart hurts for broke stay-at-home mamas. And I'm still not wealthy. We're still on the lower end. And I just want to help them. I just want to help empower them to know through money-saving tips, ways to make money from home, that you can thrive. You can fly. You can soar even on next to nothing. You really can. And, you know, there are the biggest resentment that my kids have is because I was always telling them no. So if I had been better at finding ways to make money from home or save money, you know, do fun things, make fun things, cheap things, you know, all of those little money saving tips that I'm trying to give mamas now. Then I don't think there would be, you know, quite the resentment as they're adults now. And they know the situation and they understand, but still, you know, all those things put their fingerprints all over you. And you're raised as a little kid thinking, oh, I can never get to do anything fun. And you're the mama always saying, well, I'm sorry, we can't go do that fun thing because we don't have money. irrelevant product promotion violation. I don't think I'm doing that. Okay, well, I don't know what that is. Okay. Anyway, I guess because I said I have a FREE something or other. So anyway, you can go to my showcase, I guess, and you can get this. I guess they don't like me talking about anything other than this. So I'm probably going to have to hang up because I have thoroughly talked about these supplements and this chair. So I thank you for joining me. And I usually only do go about a half an hour. I thank you so much for joining me, and I thank you for hopping in. Everybody's busy, I know. So for anybody to take any time out of their day to join me, I really appreciate that. I think my products are still pinned. So I probably need to remove those. And if you come back Monday through Friday, 1 p.m., let's see if I can unpin these products. Yes, I can. It was just the chair that I still had pinned. Okay. And I appreciate you joining me, and you can go follow, you can go look at my showcase, you can just go in my profile and look at all kinds of things. So I hope you'll come back and join me again. If you came in after I said my name, it's Angela. And I am a stay-at-home mama and Grammy in Northern Kentucky, and I really appreciate you hopping in and joining me. And I'll see you again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. And TikTok did not like me talking about those other things. Oh yeah, you can also subscribe. I guess I should say this, okay? Before I hang up. I don't have any subscribers. I've never met any of these goals, and that's totally fine. But hello, Erin. Thanks for joining me. But I have a crocheted chicken hat. I have chickens, and after I get 2 subscriptions, I will wear that hat on this live for 2 days in a row. So if that's anything you're interested in seeing, go subscribe. And TikTok, I am still promoting your products. I like this and I love this. And I will see you back here 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.